Hi guys, Ryu here, and let's actually add some bolts here, right? It's gonna be easy. So we're literally almost finished. I'm just, I'm just having fun, to be honest, now with all these details. I love detailing my models. It's just so much fun. Let's go to perspective, orthographic, sorry, and what we want is actually 4 bolts. Because if you look at the size of this scope, this thing is massive, right? So, that thing is no joke, which means we need to secure it properly on this on this rail. So Control J to merge them and literally mirror them across. So mirror, and we're gonna move them. So Shift DX and move them in here. And what we're gonna do is we're going to move it a little bit up so it's not so deep, and actually cut it, right? Now let's see how deep we are. This will do, I think. So let's bring it above so you can see. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh, this one didn't get cut, yeah? Right. Oh, it's mirror, correct. No, it's not mirror, it's actually a duplicate, right? So you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna mirror it across. Let's actually delete these. Select everything in Shift DX and move them in here so we don't have to cut it. And everything is peachy. Now, I'm not gonna run it in lines in here, I'm just gonna do it manually. I'm just gonna apply it. So there you go. It's not too terrible. I mean, it could be better. Could be better, it could be worse. Let's do this, okay? Just easy. So here, remove this junk. This junk needs to go. Do not remove this one unless it's a double edge. And it isn't. So be careful. Remove this one. Remove this one. We can't remove this one? Fascinating. Oh yes, because each of them needs 2 edges. So there. Now we can remove it. This is not really perfect solution. That's much better. And this is also not a very good solution. And this is better. I wish Blender was actually selecting these random places to input these based on some better algorithm, because it's just completely bloody random and makes no sense, to be honest. So like, this is actually not too bad, right? And this one is actually not too bad either. This is pretty good too. But these two are bloody awful, that's what it is, okay? So it simply doesn't really create new edges if there are edges in the vicinity. But the problem is that these edges are just a mess, because they do nothing, right? This edge does literally nothing, okay? It's a remnant of these loops. That's why Blender connected it this way, but I'm just saying I wish there was a better way. But anyway, there we go. So let's grab this cutter and hide it, and no, we're in local mode, so come on, cutters. And what we're gonna do is select these and then Shift G and parameter. Nope. Planner. No, okay then. Let's do it manually. And this one. Control plus and go to select and loops, boundary loops. Now let's chamfer it. Make sure that, nothing stupid was selected, because it's gonna be tough to get it back. Looks legit. So these, These are massive, but you know, look at the scope. I mean, it's just gigantic. So this needs to be properly set on the gun. No joke, yeah. Well, the last thing we need to do is basically cut holes in this, but this is gonna be a beef. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do something outrageous. Okay, we're gonna apply. What we're gonna do is we're gonna shift the. Come on, shift D this. Okay, M and move to junk. Okay, it's gonna be our backup. And now apply solidify. All right. Apply the bevel. Apply the sub D. And leave the mirror alone. Now we're gonna be working on something really, really, really dense, okay? But don't panic. Everything is fine. So grab a cylinder, make it smaller, and rotate it on x-axis, and just grab it in here, make it small. One here and one here. And what we're gonna do is grab them both, Control J. Actually, no, don't, because they are on different. They're probably on a different height. Go loco and GY, my bad. Move them in here. Now let's see. Actually, no, they're kind of almost in the same height, more or less, right? So Control J is fine, and then let's shade smooth and auto smooth. Control minus. And now let's hide this, okay? Two cutters. And let's grab this one and let's fix this, because this will require a bit of fixing, which means we're gonna move boolean above the mirror, so it's gonna get boolean on both sides. And we need to bevel this manually, guys, okay? So let me show you. I'm gonna need to do a bit of a boolean cleanup. So let's connect, let's actually move this one a little bit here and connect it like this. And this one is fine. This one needs to go here. This one's gonna go here. This one's gonna be here, and this one needs to disappear. It should be fine. It's quite dense, you know, so it should be fine. This is not perfect here, so we might do something like this and something like this, and literally combine these two into one like this. Not ideal, but doable. And this one, oops, how many of them are here? This is not really a good idea in my opinion, but we can try. Risky. Let's try this, yeah? So let's select all this loop. We're simply gonna bevel it manually, because there's no other way. It's much easier than actually cutting holes in a sub-D mesh, because it's just a pain. You see this this angle here, not ideal, but we managed. So scale it and simply bevel it. In fact, this one doesn't probably need a bevel because it's gonna be a screw inside, so we don't have to worry about it. But we could actually make it a little bit smaller. So now here the same thing. So this one here, this one really should be going this way, to be honest. And if you wanted to, we could run something like this, but this is a bad idea. This should be much closer. This is fine-ish. Yeah, this is just this is probably what I would do, is connect these two like this, okay? So run something like this here. In which case I could combine these into one and merge this one here. This is okay-ish. That should be fine. Like this. Risky, but what are you gonna do? And this should be fine here too. Now let's see. Let's run edge. And let's just bevel it and see how we're looking. We're overshooting somewhere here, so there we go. You gotta be careful, because remember, these are baked bevels. We cannot revert them that easy. Ooh, there are two verts in here. Nicely well spotted, because this could be a problem in the future with shading. And I probably wouldn't know what it is. Come on. Select all around and just bevel. Right? Then select both of them. Go to side view. orthographic, and literally make them smaller like this, and we're peachy. So there we go, that's our grip. I was also thinking about introducing some cool not indentation, but like pinches on this one, you know what I mean? So let's move this a little bit to the front. G, and move it a little bit to the front like this. And move these ones to the top. GG. Let me see that. Does it make more sense? Maybe this one. GG, move it up. Something like this, yeah. A bit of indentation, you know. And I think this could be a bit lower, so we could move this, you know, GG, move it lower here. And move this one lower too, GG. And we could actually extend this a little bit further, so move it somewhere here, you know. Something like that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it. Alright. Yeah, we're looking good. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and catch you in the next video.